So, I know you've all enjoyed your meal because there has been very little waste on the plates. We love to see that. When you enjoy your food. So, I've decided to demonstrate the lasagna, but the lasagna made simple because I've already done the sauces. So I'm just really going to assemble what I've already done. So the lasagna sheets you can get the gluten-free ones, or you can get the wholemeal ones. Have you seen these in the supermarket? Yeah. So very cheap, it's about $3.50 for a packet. And just stepping you through, so I'd already made up the sauces. So one of the significant sauces is the tomato sauce, which you've got the recipe for. So actually I didn't use the bay leaves. Have a look at your recipe. You've got an alternative for bay leaves, or I kind of just stick with the Italian. And in fact, I think just about the last 3 months you've had a tomato sauce and part of the recipe. It's been the same tomato sauce. It's just garlic and onion and tomatoes and some Italian herbs, a little bit of honey and some salt, and you've got your sauce. If you want to vary your flavours, you can. Your herb flavours, you might have a favourite basil, or you might have your oregano, or so you can. The sky's the limit. You've just got the base, and you just make it what you want. If you like heat in your food, you would add some chili. Yeah. So we don't do heat in our food. So yeah, but I mean the sky's the limit. You've got the base, and away you go. So to start this, I'm going to just put a little bit of oil on my in my little dish here. So we made those big dishes. Mary, who wishes to remain anonymous, and I assembled those over the afternoon, didn't we? It's a work of art. But I actually love it because once you've done all the pre-work, there's not too much to do to actually assemble it. But the pre-work takes the time. So the tomato sauce is simply the first layer on in your dish. So you need to just make sure you've got a coat of tomato sauce nicely lining the bottom of your dish. And that is the moisture for your lasagna, to add your lasagna sheet. So, simple as that. So I've already got the bottom undone. So here we go. These are actually big. These are just about too big. The gluten-free ones fitted in there beautifully. But anyway, you're just getting the idea. So the next thing is some more tomato sauce, okay, over top. And the more garlic, the better. And if everyone's eating it, nobody even notices that you're... The plan is that you get everyone eating garlic. It's a natural antibiotic. It's a wonder food. And we need to get it in our system, so this is a great way to do it. Gina also loaded a lot of fresh garlic into her capsicum salad. Did you notice? Did you enjoy that? Yeah. You didn't notice? No, there you go. All right, so yesterday I have two A teams, one that works on Sunday and the other one works on Monday. So my A team lady, Shane, who doesn't usually come, she doesn't come on a Monday. She peeled and cored and sliced, thinly sliced pumpkin across, and then you just layer that. So they're already pre-cooked. Yeah, so they're pre-cooked. So we just slice them up like this, nice and thin, and just bake them for until they're brown and soft. Okay, so they're just going in now. I'll just try and speed up the process and use both hands. All right, I bet you're all looking forward to dessert. I know there's one lady here who doesn't do pumpkin, which is a terrible night for her to come. But anyway, and actually I want to say that if you have got food, allergies or requirements, probably before you book or while you book, say what doesn't work for you, and we can say whether tonight's going to work for you or not. So, but we were able to rattle something up for this lady, which thanks to Deborah. But yeah, it's all, if you know you've got food allergies, do let us know, because we either can or can't cater for you that night. So we're pretty good with gluten-frees, aren't we, Heather? Gluten-free, we can help. Okay, so on top of that I'm going to put some spinach. Some lovely spinach. Deborah and I have got a banter about spinach. Spinach has to be in every dish, and I think I've pretty much honoured that all year. I think we had one month where we didn't have any spinach and she was going into withdrawal. So overall, I do my best to keep Deborah happy. She's happy with spinach. Okay, so I'm just going to put another 2 layers on here. And then we're going to put some white sauce. And basically, look, again, lasagna is usually cheesy and meaty and pasta-y. So I just decided I wanted to do a plain white sauce in this one with some magic chicken Massel. So, you know what? Mary, can you run out? I've run out. I've got another layer to do. So the chicken Massel, this is all the white sauce is. It's just basically a white sauce made with some flour, some soy milk, and yeah, I really like this one. Sorry, Sanitarium, we're not promoting Sani tonight. And the chicken Massel and a little bit of salt. But again, the sky's the limit. Like if you want to add some nutritional yeast flakes, you'll get a more cheesy option. If we made 2 different lasagnas at Chip, and one was made with coconut milk and turmeric as well as the white sauce. I just decided I was going to do plain. So it's entirely up to you what you do with your white sauce, but this is one option. You can vary it, and because we've actually had this, we made this earlier. Thank you, darling. You've done really well. It might take a little bit of Mary, who wishes to remain anonymous, has done really well finding that. So this is normally, if it's just straight out of the pot, it's been sitting for a little while, it smooths over really nicely. So it's going to be a bit puddly right at the moment, but bear with me, because that's not all, there's still more. So just imagine this is fresh out of the pot, it's spreading beautifully. It's just embarrassing me right now, but we won't worry about that. It's called flexibility. You've just got to adjust when things aren't just the way you want them. We do a lot of pre-cooking. Yeah, so this was done this afternoon, ready for the demonstration. And it's what was on the dish. So, anyway, you're getting the general idea. The next thing is the eggplant, which is just going out of season now. So you can vary what you put in your lasagna. Again, you could add capsicum. I know that doesn't work for one of our ladies. So we left it out especially because we know she doesn't like it. But yeah, there's all sorts of, what other options do you reckon you could use as an alternative veggie? It's good to... Courgette, yeah, it might be a bit watery. Mushrooms. But we've just roasted these up beautifully as well. Just slice them long ways like this. Lovely. They're just so nice. So again, just layering though, just one thin layer. And you have to press it down. Like I've been working in those big pans all day, so there's actually a lot of room to do layering. But we did only do 1 layer of eggplant, 1 layer of pumpkin, 1 layer of spinach. The sauce sort of 2 layers in the end. So I'm going to put some more tomato sauce on top of here. Another layer. And we're almost there. So really, if you've got everything sliced and baked and you can make your sauces and freeze them. I don't know about the white sauce. I don't know that I'd freeze that. But this tomato sauce, you can just make up bulk, and that just saves you time. The white sauce, if you're not making bulk, it doesn't actually take that long to make a white sauce, does it? Or a tomato sauce. And just bake your veggies, and then you're all good to go. And then, now, thank you, Mary. A couple more on top. And then the white sauce, which is going to be difficult because it's gone all gluggy, but I'll just plonk it on the best I can. Because the other option is, like the option we've chosen tonight is just to sprinkle it with pumpkin seeds, and voila, you've got a really nice looking dish. Well, I hope you thought it was nice looking. But yeah, I'll get this spread out and we'll note to self for next time. We'll get it spread in some sort of fashion and sprinkle the pumpkin seeds, and we're good to go. In the oven for 35 minutes is at a normal temperature, 180, and it's a good meal. It's basically, you only really need to add a salad or something and you've got a full meal happening here. You could add lentils, to add your fibre content, but because you're using wholemeal pasta, there's a fair bit of fibre in there anyway. And then we'll dress it up with a few pumpkin seeds, very high in zinc pumpkin seeds and other good nutritional elements in pumpkin seeds. So there you go. Sorry, it's a bit motley looking, but anyway, you've got the general idea. Enjoy your lasagna. There we go.